My mother's nickname is Sue, and she Maori, so that's where the Sassy come from, you know. I've been sailing in farmer ski now for the past 10 or 12 years. It's always exciting to go up there, participate along with the main league Exuma, mainland boats and the boats from Black Point. It's going to be a fun and exciting time. Looks like it's going to be pretty calm, so we're going to be doing a lot of drifting about on the water. But I still look forward to doing fairly well, and coming out on top as I usually do. And in my recollection since going to farmer ski, I think from 2012, I only recall losing twice, maybe 3 times. So that's a pretty good record right there within itself over the last 10 or 12 years. I don't see much changing. You know, the guys, they have a lot of hard mouth on the chat, and they say they're going to dethrone me, but it's going to take more than a talk to dethrone the Sassy Sue at this point in time. Last year, you know, we had a good year. We won farmer ski, we got 3rd in Exuma, we won Long Island, we won the Bahamas games, we won Black Point, we won the fun race in Long Island, we also won the BOB to cap it off, so we plan to start 2024 with a bang.
Good morning out there to the sailing community. Yes, we're here live in beautiful farmer's ski. If you're not here, I'm telling you what you're missing and what you missed yesterday. But before I say anything, first of all, we welcome everybody, all the sailors, all the persons who come to patronize this event, and our technical engineer extraordinaire, Mr. Carson Gray, and business solutions extraordinaire. And also dropped in today is Mr. Cecil Smith, a great PR man for Regatta in general, but specifically this Farmers Key Regatta. Yes, before we do the recap, we want to say welcome you to this Farmers Key 38th Farmers Key Festival. And it's a 26 C class, you know, burying the 2 that were missed during the COVID period. So we're doing good there. With no further ado, before we browse the starting line, I want to just see if Mr. Cecil Smith has something to chime in on. Cecil?
Yes, good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for being a part of our Farmers Key 38th Annual Festival and 26th Annual Regatta. Thank you very much for inviting me here, Mr. Luke. And certainly we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors who made this happen. Certainly want to say thank you to our boat owners, the skippers, the sailors, the crew, and certainly all of the spectators from Stanley Key, Black Point, the mainland, New Providence, all throughout the Bahamas, and our dozens and dozens of tourists who came by sailboat. We are so delighted that all of them are in Little Farmers Key, and we are getting ready for the second series race, Luke.
Yes, we're going.
Second series race.
The second series race. Will it be the Frank Hanna Cup?
The Frank Hanna Cup,
C-class,
which is the second series race. It's the Frank Hanna Cup.
Right.
And we have 19 boats, eh?
Yes, they go 19 active. And I see them all because we had such a good day yesterday. No heavy collisions, no sinking, no sail being torn. Everybody sailing fair, testing the new rules of that's in effect here.
Yes, absolutely. We know it's relatively light winds. Right now it's probably 4 or 5 knots, if that much. So the boats are on the line trying to get all in their position. We are not certain if they're going to have another race. Nonetheless, whatever they decide, we will know shortly after this race. But there isn't much you can do because it's so calm. But you know, these sailors always insistent that they will want to have the race, and so nonetheless, we are trying to have the second series race and then the third series race.
Yes.
But we want to thank our sponsors, which is Turtle Grass. That's on Big Sampson Key. Mr. Bob Coughlin, Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs, the Regatta Desk, the Honorable Minister Clay Sweeten, Minister of Tourism, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, and he, unfortunately, due to work commitment, he's not here today, but he was on island yesterday to our opening ceremony at the Ocean Cabin. We want to also say a special thank you to Black Point Local Government, to the National Family Island Regatta Committee, Stanley Key Yacht Club, White Bay Key, Indigo Island, Norman's Key, Fenton and Diane Vulch on Big Farmers Key, Lux Retreat Resort on Big Farmers Key, Motor Vessel Captaincy, Darwin Lumber Company, 242 Prime Island. They sponsored all of the beverage for our cruising regatta, which was on Thursday. Rowdy Boys Construction, Exuma Building Supplies, Thompson's Car Rental, Double Pot Construction, Frank Hanna Cleaning Company, Super C Marine, Gecko Limited, Salty Down, Sivan Willis, A&E Construction, Aiden Burris, Carson Gray Business Solution, Exuma Market, and certainly thank you, Mr. Luke Battle, for assisting us as our commentator extraordinaire.
It's a privilege.
We know that you are a regatta man.
Yes,
you go, I believe, to every island throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
You're free to stress that I'm an Exuma man also.
Yes, I was about to say that. This is Luke Battle from Georgetown. Born and grew up in Georgetown. A Georgetown boy. He is a family island man now. He's taken on this journey of supporting regattas financially and just in person and with his skills. So Farmers Key Regattas is indeed indebted to you.
Indeed.
Luke Battle. I just want to mention also, we have 3 persons that we are honoring this year, and that's Maurice, the Great One Roll, skipper, used to be the skipper of Slaughter out of Black Point. We are honoring him this year. Also, we are honoring Effort Camp. He's still skippering H2O. I believe he's the oldest.
Today,
He's the oldest skipper, certainly on the race course today, and probably in sailing. I think only Mr. Monroe may be older than him. Emmett Monroe.
Both of those guys out there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and then Fenton Miller out of Baratown. We are honoring those 3 guys. We say thank you to them for supporting Farmers Key over the years. For the last 26 years, those 3 names has always been to our regatta.
Indeed.
So Farmers Key decided to honor them and say thank you to them while they are alive for their wonderful kindness that they would have shown to us over the years.
What you said was strength. That was strength to regatta. That was strength to our listeners. That's strength to the community. That's educational to our youth who are following us online. Before I get to the importance of this third race, I want to ask you that question: how important this third race would be to these E-class? Why they want to get this E-class? Why they want to really get that in?
Well, as you know, Luke, Mr. Battle, they had a race. The first race was the Ocean Race, the George Band Ocean Race, which was sponsored by Turtle Grass Key. And then the second race, which was the first point race on yesterday. And so now we are trying to have a second point race because right now, as you know, Bulredge and if we only use the 2 races on yesterday, Bulredge got a first, Sassy Sue got a first. And so the way it will work is that the boat that got the last first will actually be crowned the champion.
I needed to reiterate that and really stress that. That's because that's a learning point for persons to know as they're listening to us.
Yes, because there was only 2 races so far. Oh, the guys are off. Are they off? Are they off or they just? Yeah, it seems like they are off. Yes, the gunners fire. They are off and running. They're off and running. So the race. It appears as if the race is
I don't think they're off. I don't think they're off.
They're not off? Oh,
no,
I'm sorry.
The jostling is going on still to.
I think it's because the wind
they're trailing the wind. We got a shift.
The wind is shift, so they're trying to reset the boat up because the wind is shift.
Yeah.
But yes, as I was saying, we only had 2 races, and the way it's working is if we only have 1 race, that race would be whoever win that will win the regatta.
We'll be not behind.
If we have 2 races, so Stefan win the first one, Sassy Sue, Buzzy win the second one. So they basically both have one tie with 2 points each. And so what will have to happen is that to break the tie, the boat would got the last win if it's only 2 races. Which would be Bulredge. So if we don't have another race, Bulredge will be crowned the champion of the Farmers Key Regatta because we didn't have sufficient races.
That's key for us to keep our community involved up there.
That's the way we break the tie by having when it's only 2 races. Now, of course, I think they will split the prize money and all that kind of stuff.
And you know me, I'm on the ground. I have the air of the sailor, the smallest sailor on the fans. They said we need to flip the regatta over to see who would be the first boat then. They're competing between Mr. David Roll and Pat Smith.
Oh, you being provocative. You being provocative. You are being provocative. You are being provocative. Okay, so I see now. So just so that for those who may be able to see what's happening, the winners now shift more to the north. So now it seems like the boats are going to reposition themselves because it's so calm. They're trying to reposition themselves. We'll get you some footage right now. The drone is going up. Yeah, so
But the beat will still be to the
so
oven.
the windward mark will be up at Oven
Okay,
Rock.
yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that's correct.
Okay.
Which will be like a mile away, maybe a mile and a quarter.
Uh-huh.
But you are correct. It seems like Dream Girl and Queen.
That's a regatta within
As,
itself.
as a matter of fact, one of our donors, which is Toys R Us, Mr. T.O. Gray, Toys R Us, he promised to say that he wants his money to actually go to the last boat. So he want to split the money between the last boat. Toys R Us.
Okay.
Toys,
Yeah.
Toys R Us, toys.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he want to put his boat. He want to put his money towards the last boat. So maybe Queen and Dream Girl, could probably get that.
Right. And okay, Mr. PR, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, we had a good, nearly the capacity crowd yesterday, but we had one seat empty that you were not here. If you were here, we would have been to capacity. So we need you to, this is your last chance now, try and make a push. If you have your speedboat, whatever, try to make it here. We had a good outing yesterday. The vendoring did well, and good community support. That's what we're looking for as we go forward here. Now, what's going on now? As Cecil indicated, the sloops are resetting themselves again and going down for a bit downwind. The beat is still going to be there up to the oven, of course, but that's how expedient and how tactical and how much responsibility is laid on the race coordinators or the course coordinators and the commodores to make these calls and get things going, you know. Somebody would feel as though they were such an advantage where they were anchored just now, but now you have to go again because you had persons who actually came out quite very, very, very early and anchored their boat right on the windward marker to get that good number one spot and get that start going in, right? And now they have to relaunch, so therefore it happens. Everything is tactical because there was no drawing the number or the lottery system for your spot in this particular race. So the early first come first serve at those spots. So that's what's going on now here in beautiful Farmers Key. Nice sunny weather, winds coming in pockets, smooth, and we've got that good drone coverage we promised you. As that big solution guy extraordinaire Carson, and Mr. C. So we're gonna have it good and live feeding you. We're going to be pulling in a few other persons for short interviews. And if you care to, you can call Mr. Cecil Smith and let him know your favorite person or skipper that you'd like to have a talk with if they're in here. And that will be possible if they're not doing a back-to-back race. So enjoy the viewing as we go. We now just simply await the start of the race. What we do now is take you into a recap, a little sort of recap of yesterday's events, as Cecil alluded to. The first race. First of all, I wanted to know the boat started.
The first race was the George Bairn Ocean Race. Maybe you could give us the boat names that are here, Mr. Luke,
right?
So that persons who pull in for their favorite boat, they will know which boat that their boat are actually here,
right,
in Farmers Key.
And we had the George Bairn going on, and lots of skippers. And I'm not going to read this in no chronological order, or no order that may be perceived as bias, I may say. You have the Barbarian or the Masons Bay Acklands. She's registered here, and you have the Bull Ridge, the Cottage Exuma, Catch the Cat, representing Cat Island. You had Confusion, one of the horses out of Bucktown Exuma. On Bull Ridge, then you had Dream Girl all the way from Nassau, Golden Girl, Bucktown again, Exuma, Goodnight Irene, home base, Farmers Key, Goodnight Irene. They're looking for to step it up today. This is a home ground. And you also have H2O, Black Point Exuma, Hog Tuss, Baratari Exuma, Lady Eunice, Black Point Exuma, Legal Weapon, Black Point Exuma, Dre Lord. Black Point really bought a heavy contingent here today. On a brand new C-class is on the scene today. making a debut. Ma Laura from Baratari Exuma. And you have Patton Pride, Black Point. And the famous, we want to save that one to mention that one. We're going to call that name last. Then you have the Raging Bull, also Black Point. Sassy Sue, all the way from Mango Bush, Long Island. Slaughter, Black Point. And you have Termite, Georgetown. And last but not least, the Queen from Bucktown. The Queen from Bucktown. So that's your slate of 20 boats. And I told you we have them all again. They remain live and in living colors as we get ready to start again. And just recapping yesterday, it was very exciting. The starts were very clean off the line, and the winning the top boats, the boats that finished top in that first race, in that ocean race, they did not jump off that line in a clear-cut, with a clear-cut, decisive statement saying that this is their race. So we had a good start, very competitive all along. And we had the finish in that order. That's the ocean race. That's when you saw Sassy Sue walked away with it. It was a comfortable win for her. Bull Reg, the cottage was there. But you also had confusion from Bucktown really making a statement again. And heading team, they're really pushing it. Those guys, they're investing into their vessel, and it's reaping them results. You know, because Confusion really performed well yesterday. As we go down, then you had H2O gave an unexpected performance. You know, she's also in that top 5, top 10. And all the way down the line. Now, mind you, these are not in official. The Farmer Ski Regatta Association would give you that full official, or CISO would give you that official finish point, but these are unofficial at this point. Then you go down the line for you also had competing in there. Not barely legal. Patton Pride, it's a Magic Pinder. Oh man, yeah, they gave a good gutsy performance also. Slaughter the entire bit, and I will not leave out Dream Girl and those because they're very competitive. They show to each regatta they're performing. So lots of stuff on the yellow boats. There were so many yellow boats. You must pull right in to get a name call on those. You know, you have the Hog Dust. You have, oh gosh, so many of those guys. But thank you to them again. And that was the first ocean race. You know, it was won by the Sassy Sue, followed by the Bull Reg. And you have the Confusion. But if that was going to be considered a point race, it would become very serious because other factors were playing because of the positioning of the third and beyond boats. Third place and beyond down to about 7 or 8 boats because they're very close points-wise in that ocean race that went by. If the ocean race has not been deemed, now we had the Luxury Treat Cup. That was the first C-Class Series race that went on yesterday. And that was finished on Bull Reg convincing first, followed by just a little position swap of Sassy Sue. And you had some good action coming from the Slaughter from Black Point. She started to re-emerge herself and trying to re-establish herself as a consistent contender in the first, in the top 6 at least. You know, she used to be reigning in there all along, right? She came in about 3rd on that. Yes, and lots of other vessels. They sailed well. You had a little, they would call it disappointing to themselves. H2O dropped down, but everybody would call it disappointing if they don't make that top 4 or 5 because Farmer Ski does something good. They recognize you from 1 to 4. So you at least you have a chance, you know, to make that podium, you know. But as we say, those are how things rolled out yesterday in the ocean race on the first C-Class. Now today, we're going to have the Frank Hanna Cup. And those points from the first C-Class yesterday stand strong. And if we if we're getting these, complete these 2 C-Class races, 2 series races now, then the ocean race will be separate in the park, right?
That's correct. You are 100% correct. If we can complete the 2 additional races today, then the ocean race will remain as just the ocean race. And so we'll have the 2 races today and 1 from yesterday, making a total of 3 series races. And of course, the winner of that will be crowned the champion of the 26th annual Little Farmer Ski Regatta. As you know, Triple Crown. Sassy Sue came out last year for the first time and she actually won the regatta last year, Triple Crown, which is Stephen Knowles. So he is out now to defend his title. We know that the competition seems to be a bit fierce. Certainly, it's going to be a fight between him and Balraj. But you know, Slaughter is right there, just waiting to sneak in. We got Patton Pride, who's just waiting also to sneak in. Who knows? We know that Confusion has always is now becoming a strong contender.
Right there, you go.
Built by Mr. Headley Smith, and so we expect some good things from them. You know, my boat, which is Golden Girl. We've been having some little challenge, but Tyrone.
Can you repeat that? The little challenges that we're having?
Little challenge, yes. Some minor technical difficulties due to extenuating circumstances.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Beyond our control.
Now that sounds like a torn jib.
No,
you're sailing with jib.
In the transport in the boat, we had some shifting of the lead, the mast, and other stuff during the transport. We had some rough seas, so the boat wasn't trimmed correctly, but we believe we figured that out yesterday. I spoke to Tyrone late last night, and we figured that out. And so we now, he gave me his full assurance that Golden Girl will be up in the mix this morning.
We will see how that goes.
And so if we get these two other races, Golden Girl will be on the stage this afternoon. The closing ceremony, everyone, is going to be at Ocean Cabin Lawn at 3:30 this afternoon in the village, we call it. At 3:30, the closing ceremony is going to be in the village at 3:30. But again, it's 19 boats. The Malora, as you indicated, it's a brand new boat. And Bulwich, I think, is also another brand new boat. So who knows? I think those guys obviously trimming those boats, and we anticipate that they will get them as the races go on. They will get them trimmed better and better.
Right.
So they could very well be in contention. But this is going to be more so. Well, the breeze kind of pick up just a little bit more again. It seems to be blowing about 5 knots right now. I see the trees are starting to shake, so hopefully these guys could quickly get in these two races.
Right.
And then we could crown the champion here in Little Farmers Key.
And see, so what I'm reading so far from this whole thing, I was an observer yesterday now, sitting here with you guys and commentating on it. This race is going to be fiercely contested by 1 and 2, Bulraj and Sassy Sue. How can that possibly open the door for Slaughter or another boat to slip in there? Because a fight will be going on there.
Absolutely. I expect the legendary Captain Buzzy and the Triple Crown Stefan, I expect them two to have a dog fight, if you please, coming up to this windward marker. And I'm certain that they're going to be watching for each other. And so the third boat or the fourth or the fifth boat can use that and capitalize on that, because they will be trying to watch one another, as we say, or hold one another. And so all the other boat have to do is realize what's going on and capitalize on that. But it's going to be difficult to get in the front of them, because, you know, those guys, if they get a good start, you have trouble to catch them.
But my candid and personal view on this, there's going to be not an upset. Don't let me have to use that word today. Big upset, big upset. I'm ready and loaded with that. I see another name coming in 1 and 2 or first today. That's just my personal feeling to this. And I feel as though that Queen and those down are going to move up. And I feel some of those both from the middle pack, they're also going to come up.
Well, yes, because you know, Captain Pat, you know, he will figure it out. Obviously, the Queen was not performing yesterday, and all fairness to him, and I understood that he had some difficulty. You know, sometimes people are helping you, but sometimes they don't necessarily know what's going on with the boat.
Right.
And so some of the lead was moved in the wrong spot. And that may sound simple, but the reality is that could cause the boat come out of trim. And, you know, Captain Pat, he's going to figure it out. Pat is going to figure it out.
Well, everybody has to figure it out, because the fans paid to come and see them. And the fans have the littlest concern about whether you had technical difficulties. But like you said, the Golden Girl had all these difficulties coming down. They don't want that. They want to see and hear their boat names called. So some pressure should be on some of these captains. They must hold themselves accountable and position themselves, move up. Do not finish that same low number that you did yesterday today. So we're looking.
Well, I expect Queen. I expect Queen to move up. I know Golden Girl is going to move up. I expect Queen to move up. I expect a couple of them boats to move. I expect Irene Goodnight to move up. I expect Raging Bull.
You know, two
to
good
move
boats
up.
that compete. Irene Goodnight and Termite.
I expect them to move up. Those juniors, Dallas Knowles, the Commodore of the National Family Island Regatta, with the juniors sailing club. I expect those young guys to move up today. I think they had to make their adjustment. Sometimes
They only made one adjustment,
Well, they figured out those young guys.
No, they made it yesterday when they took Dallas off the boat. You know that? He was fired.
No, I didn't.
There was lots of firing going on out there.
Oh.
Magic was fired.
I saw Magic here in the boat.
Yes, he was fired. Chucky was fired.
Chucky too?
Yes, there were lots of firing. Lots of things happened on that line, man.
Well, you know, I keep telling these older guys, these young guys are not tolerating no nonsense. These young generation are not tolerating. If you are a hindrance, you are an impediment. They are moving you on. If you are an obstacle, if you just on the boat making up weight, they're gonna put you ashore.
Yes,
they don't mind that you are the owner or you the boss. They're gonna put you ashore. So I'm proud of it.
Yes, they did. They tolerated for a while, and there were some changes that were made. And
oh no, I was unaware. I
told you I'm a man on the ground.
So that's why I see Magic in the boat.
That's why his boat was. That's why the Patton Pride is ranking like that too.
So Chucky is also in the boat.
Yes, they were. I was present when they were actually moved off because the crew took a vote and said no, not today. And Dallas also. Dallas sailed the first race.
And Commodore Dallas.
Yes, he sailed the first ocean race.
Yes.
And the team had a little late night meeting and they tell him, no, you sit this one out. And they did well. They came in about 4.
Yes, they move up.
They move up.
So that telling you, if you look at that, if you analyze that, and we will prove it even a little bit better now in this race. But when you look at that, all of those guys were put ashore after the first or second race, and the boat seems to perform a little bit better.
Dallas was put ashore after the
first race.
Right. But these Magic and Chucky were put ashore from in Black Point. From in Black Point. They didn't sail at all.
Oh.
This is a serious thing I'm had, and that's why the boats are performing, they said.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just saying, conveying this message for them.
I am in full agreement. I'm in full agreement, I'm in full agreement with the youngsters for doing that. I am proud of them. I am supporting them. I'm supporting them. I'm supporting the young people for doing just that. I think it's the young people time to show their talents and their skills.
That's good.
And you know, sometimes these senior guys, these older guys, sometimes you kind of, because you know it's difficult. I'm skipper in the boat. Imagine this now. What's his name? Fly.
Oh.
Fly is holding the tiller in his hand, and he's trying to come up to the wind. And Magic telling him, "Reach out the boat, man! Reach out the boat, man!" You know, Magic is the owner of the boat. Fly is the skipper. He trying to come up to the wind. Magic saying, "Reach out, man! Reach out! Reach out! Reach out!" You know, that's, you know. So I agree with Fly. Put him ashore. Let him watch and coach from the sideline.
That brings a point back to mind. On that starting line and also during the races, some of those veteran skippers, the language, you don't hear that aggression going on the starting line or the aggressive talking to the crew.
No, see, these younger, what I find with the younger skippers, these guys are more scientific, they are more methodical, they are more analytical, they are more technical in their approach to sailing. They don't believe in all that shouting and growling and all that stuff in the boat. They believe in saying, listen, move down. You know, they kind of whispering amongst each other, because the reality is when you're shouting to the next guy, people can hear what you're doing, so they hear you make an adjustment.
You hear the strategy. You give away a strategy.
They can hear. So these guys, like I said, they're more strategic, they're more methodical and analytical in their approach, and so technical, and so I expect wonderful things from these young guys. Well, for those of you who can see, the boats are all now getting into the pen, or to the starting line, as we will say. The starting line is now moved. For those who are familiar with Farmers Key, this is called Western Bay, and that's the bluff. So they are about, I don't know, maybe half a mile off from Western Bay, and they're going to be sailing a mile up to the Oven Rock, which is like Guanakee. So that would be the windward buoy. It seems like the wind is freshening up just a little bit. So so far so good. Thank God for that. So we're gonna see what's going on. All the boats are basically on the starting line. They're just trying to tell a couple of boats to move down a little bit.
Right.
Get them all in behind the starting line.
Yes.
And so within a few minutes, this race should start. Within a few minutes, the race should start, and we will see. We will see.
Right, and while we wait, Cecil, you can think on a few points of people who are concerned. If there are questions out there from the general public on when you're going to run a minor farmer's ski class, right? So feed on that.
Well, let me tell you, sailing has always been in our blood. Sailing has been a rich part of our history here at Farmers Ski. There was a gentleman by the name of L.J. Maycock who owned the Brothers.
Right.
He was a teacher. He married here, but he lived here for like 70 years or so. Came from Regatta Island, found a beautiful lady, married her. He had his boat, Brothers. That boat actually won the National Family Island Regatta.
Okay.
And I think they won one of the Independence Regatta in Nassau. And my understanding was that they beat the second boat by like 30 minutes.
Well, why is that history just held here in Farmers Ski? Why is that history not out there? Why is that not public?
Well, you know, we as Bahamians, this is not unique to Farmers Ski. We have not done a good job in recording our history and sharing our history. Then you have Ed Moxie, who built the Good News, who built the Pieces of Eight, who built the Good News, the Pieces of Eight, and there's one or two other boats he built. He was born here. Of course, his daddy was from Regatta Island, but he was born here in Little Farmers Ski, and his boat, Pieces of Eight, won the National Family Island Regatta also. And so Irene Goodnight, which is built by
Let me give you a little update here. See, so what's going on there now? They're waiting for one more boat to get into the line, and that's Ma Laura, the blue mask,
yes,
the yellow.
Yes, I see it. Yes.
Yeah, she's a late arrival or something. They're trying to get into the line, right?
So okay, so yes, so as I said, so Irene Goodnight, which was built by Louis about 24 years ago, is also registered as a farmer ski boat.
Right.
That is farmer skis on the back of that stern.
Right.
Nonetheless, Alfred Rowell, who is the chairman of this regatta,
Right.
and we want to say special thanks to Alfred Rowell for his hard work and his committee and ensuring that every year the farmer ski regatta is held. He told me on last week that we are preparing now to speak with Steve Smith out of Stanley Key, the great Steve Smith out of the great boat builder out of Stanley Key, Steve Smith.
Right.
We're going to be speaking with him as early as next week and hopefully commission him to build us a Class C boat. So next year, next year, God's Spell Life, we will have a Class C boat built by Steve out of Stanley Key. Also,
who would be a skipper of that? You don't have a captain.
No, we have a couple of young. Yeah, we have a couple of young.
You don't have
Listen,
any young.
Man, we have a couple of young guys. The Paseni Castle, see the guy right there, his son, who's doing his Count Salad Castle. Paseni.
Yeah, well, educate us on that. Educate us on
young
that.
Paseni, where is he? The guy, the gentleman right up there. Castle Paseni. His son is a sailor.
Okay. Let the people know.
But also, we anticipate having that. See if Steve could do it. We're making a public announcement. Like I said, we're going to speak with Steve. Once he can do it, we would have a timeline. But we anticipate having an E-Class also built, if not for the National Family Island Regatta, definitely for August.
Right. Okay, while they still training Malors, Cecil, you want to give a flash at those again one more time?
Absolutely. We could not have this regatta without our sponsors because this regatta costs us pretty much in excess of $85,000. Turtle Grass Key, which is Big Samson Key, Mr. Bob Coughlin, the Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs, Regatta Desk, Mr. Clay Sweden and the Regatta Desk, the Ministry of Tourism, the Honorable I. Chester Cooper, has also supported this regatta, and as I said, he was here on yesterday. Due to other commitments, he cannot be here today. But we certainly want to thank Mr. I. Chester Cooper, the Member of Parliament. Yeah. Okay, the race, excuse me. The boats are on the way. The guns say bam. The horses are out the gate. All the sails are up. Yes, everybody seems to have a good start.
Yes.
With the exception, I think that's might look like with Orange. They're getting their sail up right now. So all of the boats seems to have a good start. It's blowing probably about, like I say, maybe 5-6 knots, thereabout. So all of the boats are on They are all of them are trying to get to the windward buoy. All of them had a good clean start. They had a good clean start, so nobody seems to be bungling up. Nobody seems to be touching nobody.
Right, and if we take a shot at this inside track, what's going on here now, I see it looks like Slaughter and Raging Bull are the two that are jumped out on this inward track here.
Well, I couldn't see too well, but it seems like everybody's on a starboard lay right now.
Yes, going up
They're
there.
going to the northwest, more so to the northwest. Then they're going to come back to the north. So everybody's on that starboard lay. Nobody's come back to port as yet. Well, now it seems like couple of the boats seems to have a little problem down to the end there.
Yes,
It's
that's
like
Termite.
That's Termites. Who else?
Lady Eunice.
Lady Eunice.
And 45. Lady Eunice is working her way out 71. Is 71 Queen?
71 Queen again? No.
Or is 71 the cap?
No way.
No, it's not Queen. No, okay, that's
I
not
can't
Queen.
believe it's Queen.
That's 11. 711. They get it. So they've cleared up. The rare boats have cleared up. Everybody off the line now. Be Eunice and one of the two yellow boats.
71 is Queen. 71 is Queen.
No, that's that wouldn't be Queen.
Number 71 is Queen.
Oh, okay, that's 711.
Oh, 711, I think that's Hog Tusk.
And
think that's all
Termite, and then Malora. I think those are those battling in the back there now.
That's Hog Tusk.
Right.
711 is Hog Tusk.
So they're bringing up the rear. As we look at the lead boats, from our viewpoint from the shoreline, yeah, right?
Yes. Okay, yes. So they all, like I say, stretching out.
And that's
It seems
Slaughter.
like-
That's Slaughter bearing down heavy, taking
that-
it.
that's
That's Slaughter.
That's Slaughter out there. So Slaughter seems to be right now in front.
Raging
of
Bull, right on his tail.
The race has just started, so we don't know everybody. The majority of the boat has gone on that starboard lay.
Right.
I see the Termite was on port, but now they're going back on starboard. I
Right.
see it's a yellow boat. I can't tell which number that is.
Okay, and the action is start. Slaughter lays back because Sassy Sue laid back.
Okay, so I see another boat on the attack also.
Yes, Slaughter comes back his way to cover Sassy Sue.
So another boat on the attack. Who is that who attacked way out there? The boat all the way out there? Is that Slaughter?
Yes, in front, but he came back
Okay.
to cut off. He's trying to come head off Sassy Sue.
Okay, so he's trying to cover Sassy Sue.
And what's going on now, if you look at those 3, 4, and 5 boats, 2 of them are creaming Sassy Sue. That's Sassy Sue, the big white sail.
Okay, yeah, so Sassy Sue have the big white sail out there. Wow.
Yes, and they're putting some sort of a number. So he's dropping off to let them go.
Okay.
Right, so a sandwich job has just been. Something has happened, but the committee boat didn't say anything, so there were probably no infractions there. But it was a squeeze on somewhere there. As we go down the line, we still have
Well, it looks like Termite now. You see the Termite, they're going back and they starboard, and they really pick up a good breeze just now. If you notice Termites, that's the aqua boat with the orange. Everybody wearing orange color.
yes, and
They seem to strike a good wind.
and
there
they're
now.
going now to cut off. They're going to cut off Sassy Sue. Their point is
Yes, I think so.
and look as though they're going to cut the head off the entire pack as they come tracking across.
I think.
Yes, Termite has crossed them and really on a roll. Do you think Dallas is on there, or he's
No, I think that's the juniors. The juniors don't play. The juniors don't play.
Okay, and we won't leave you out of it. We still have in the back there. I think that's it wants to look like Malora. 2 of the gold boats. They're still trying to get away from the line. So we want to give you the full scope of things as we go. We're not going to shortchange anybody with getting their information out there. Sitting good and very high also is a surprise. See, so if you look, you have this pink green boat. This is Catch the Cat 777. Catch the Cat coming to, really, this is going to be. This is history. Catch the Cat is cutting now Sassy Sue by big.
Wow, unbelievable. I mean, catch. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes, look at that. Look
So
at that.
Catch the Cat is really.
Look at that.
That's Joe and those and Mr. Higgins, Dwayne Higgins and
Skip
Joe
it
and those.
by, okay, great. Catch the Cat. Skip it by Catch the Cat.
Dwayne
Dwayne
Higgins.
Higgins. Yes,
Yeah.
out of Cat Island, number 777.
Well,
Ben Lindy Seymour.
right, and they have the full inward track. They have the full windward track going down now. They seem to be the lead boat going down now. Believe it or not.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So, for some reason, it seems like these inner boats is getting a fair trail of wind, a breeze.
On what?
So it seems like now I noticed that the Termite, they came back, tagged back on 40, seems to be.
See now, what's going on? What they're doing? Everybody knows. Thingham technique. Sassy Sue's strategy and technique is to come, get on the win of everybody. But what are they doing? They are slicing and dicing all of those boats coming across. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Just putting a number down. So as we go to it, yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're at it. They're at it. You have I told them I had a feeling something's going to happen early in this race, and it is happening early. As you have Catch the Cat, really pouring it on now with Dwayne Higgins and those, and Jaw and those. So I don't know if the world can contain Jaw for the first minute of this race. They're doing it, and then Goodnight Irene is on the win of Catch the Cat. Goodnight Irene is making a statement after she's cut Sassy Sue. So there goes Goodnight Irene, as it is now sitting in second.
And Goodnight Irene is skipped by Willie, eh? Goodnight Irene
Wallace.
Skipped by Wallace. Yeah, we call him.
Oh,
we affectionately call him Willie.
Oh, well, that is my senior officer on the military. That's my commander.
Okay, so
you would never hear me call him Millie.
You have to address him appropriately. You have to address him appropriately.
Right.
But yes, this is shaping up to be a very interesting race. Seems to be very competitive. Nonetheless, even though we see Catch the Cat and Irene seems to be in a good position and striking a good win, nonetheless, the buoy, as you know, is all the way up there. The buoy is about a mile away. So we still have a lot to go.
Okay, and so as I said, there's Sassy Sue's strategy. She's effective when she is on the win of everybody. And so he's still coming through. He's coming right into the bay here before he attacks because he wants to sit on the win of those two boats.
Absolutely. He want to be on the win. And he want to be on starboard.
And the only person can cover him now would be Goodnight Irene and probably Catch the Cat. But Catch the Cat is going on a good run. If you notice the pack coming in here now, and we're missing a lot. Bull Red is all the way in here. That is Bull Red checking inside track on the win of Look as though. So she's getting back into the race a bit now too.
Oh yes. Just skip it by the legendary Buzzy Roll. Leslie Buzzy.
And the fight is on. Which two boats you believe are together?
I'm not sure.
Sassy Sue and Bull Red.
Well, obviously, those guys got to watch out for each other. So back to the theory we had earlier. Some of the other boats could slip in there because Buzzy and Stephen, they're obviously going to be combating with kind of holding one another. So who knows what will happen as it relates to those two boats.
Now, Termite had a good strike, but their Termite is now sitting at a standstill.
Yes, you see.
But everybody else is wailing out there.
So all of a sudden they lose the breeze now. You notice the Irene and Catch the Cat also lose that breeze. So we have what we call knocking off breeze. It come,
right,
it blow for 2 or 3 minutes, and then it stops.
So that might put some advantage to those guys who are well out to sea.
Who down in the back also, because those boats down in the back now seems to.
That's Queen. That's Queen. Look at it. That's Queen. This is Sassy Sue in here. Right here.
Yes, I see Sassy Sue. So looking for that big sail, guys.
So Sassy Sue, he pushed until he got onto the weather or the windward side of Bull Red. The battle is on with those two.
Absolutely.
Right, so there's Bull Red and there's Sassy Sue.
Yeah, Bull Red is in the front, but he's still on the wind.
Yes, Stephen fighting for that. There,
yes.
He wants that weather.
So this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what happened because Termite, I was a little fascinated with Termite.
Yes, then she just stopped. Then he just stopped.
The wind just seems to fall off dead. I'm not sure what's going on. So it seems
that
like
pocket.
Yeah, it seems like.
But we'll see what's happening because Bull Red is going into that same pocket. If it's a pocket, Bull Red should experience that same thing.
Well, if you look right now, Bull Red seems to start and experience it. Well, it sailed full out again. Well, everybody's sail seems to full out again. So Sassy Sue, I see now that their sail is baffling.
Yeah, he's getting a bit. Yes.
So,
yes, sir.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because if Catch the Cat Irene get a little bit of win, they definitely in contention for first place.
Yep, yes indeed. So
If they get some win, but they look like they're drifting backwards as opposed to going forward.
7-1-1 yellow. Who's that?
That's Hogtus.
Okay, that's Hogtus. Hogtus over there battling. This seemed to be the blue mask should be Malar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The yellow boat
Okay.
with the blue mask. That's
Yeah.
my
So
lord.
that's those two doing their thing there. Okay.
So that's Sassy. Look like Sassy Sue. That's Sassy Sue. The boat that you see on the screen right now is
No.
that's Bulwedge.
Yeah. Bulwedge.
Oh, Bulwedge. Yes,
That's
number
Bulwedge.
17. That's Bulwedge.
Chugging along. Yeah.
That's Bulwedge. So you see his sail is kind of baffling. So which means he's getting
Oh, yeah.
knock off wind. You
He's
notice?
exactly by termite. So he's having the same thing.
Yes, they all get
He's
them
having
knock
the
off.
same thing that's termite experiencing now.
Yeah,
So that
the
big
wind,
sail he has now.
the wind is
So now
up,
he and termite feels it together now.
up and down, up and down.
If you're watching on your screen, you should see a shadow of his sail casting on termite. That means he's passing termite right now. His sail, he's cast a shadow on termite now. And both of them now just got a full pocket of wind. And termite is responding. Termite is answering Bulwedge right now. Termite is not just sitting there. He said, I see you. And these guys normally sail with Buzzy. And their goal is to beat Bulwedge if it has to be. Lose the regatta, beat Bulwedge. So
Well,
they're going to hang in there. But
well,
Buzzy is really turning up another notch on them right now.
Bulwedge seems to be passing him because
Yeah.
he seems to get the favorable portion of
Yeah,
the
he's
win
put him on.
anyhow because he's on the weather. He's on the weather of them. So
Yes, everyone's looking for a trail now to pick up a trail coming down.
yeah, these winds are coming in pockets. You notice Catch the Cat and Irene, they seem to be at a standstill
Oh,
for,
yes. Now we'll see it again, but Bulwedge is going into that pocket again.
the last 3 minutes.
That's pocket one. Remember, Bulwedge was in pocket one with
With termite.
termite, and then she got out. Now she's going to another pocket there.
I don't know what's going on with those two boats, but
And this is Sassy Sue here.
Sassy Sue is coming. Sassy Sue is coming.
Yeah, we got him coming down here. Now he's getting a lot of baffle in the sail. Yeah, lots of empty pockets, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they're experiencing out there. Lots of empty pockets on both. But the game is on. The game is on. And if you look at it again, I think Sassy Sue has positioned her normal mode of operation is to get on the win of everybody. I think she's sitting there a bit now.
Who was that? Repeat that again, Luke. Repeat that again. That's Sassy Sue coming up there. That's number 17. So that's
We get a closer zoom. Okay, he's back to the two lead
That's
boats.
Goodnight Irene. That's Goodnight
Yeah,
Irene.
yeah.
Number 20. That's Goodnight Irene. So it seems like they got some win now. Seems like they're moving.
And the camera's now on Bulwedge, taking that lead away.
Okay, so Bulwedge is now
Yes,
on the
sir.
weather of Goodnight Irene. Yes, they're both trying to make it to the windward buoy. Bulwedge is number 17. Seems to have a little more favorable wind. About to pass.
Irene.
Goodnight Irene. They seem to all get a little bit of wind just now. I see Sassy Sue got to put man on the pride. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Get Sassy Sue there. Look at that.
That's Sassy Sue.
That's Sassy Sue.
No, he's not Sassy. The red boat. He picking up. Let him pick it up.
The wind seems to at least puff just now because Sassy Sue
That's Lady Eunice.
Sassy Sue seems to be all them starting to stretch out now. Sassy Sue getting some wind.
Yeah.
Irene getting some wind. Catch the Cat getting some wind. Bulwedge getting some wind. This look like, is this Patent Pride up in here?
No, that's Lady Eunice. That's
Lady Eunice.
that's
Lady Eunice. Lady Eunice seems to be getting some wind. Everybody's getting some wind right now. Get some puff on the water. Puff is on the wind is on the water.
And As you take our drone shot, we get a good view from the drone from above. But we also scan the rest of the field for you because, you know, everybody's a part of it. But stretching out, Bullred is starting now to put some heat on. Bullred is putting some heat on. I don't know if the marker has been moved probably because everybody's really heading into that.
To the oven rock.
Yeah.
They're going to go up to the window,
Right?
up to the oven rock.
And Sassy Sue has a work cut out for us. So those are the lead boats as you see on the drone. I think they're the lead on the drone. But we want to also just give a peek to that, get some drone coverage out of those 3 boats that are in the back, bringing up the rear. They're moving. Everybody's moving.
Okay, the top set of boats right now would be Bullred, Irene Goodnight, Catch the Cat, Sassy Sue, Termite, Lady Eunice. They would be the top 6 boats right now, but I think it's really Buzzy who seems to be in front. But Sassy Sue seems to have some favorable wind going up there, along with Termite and Lady Eunice. So we're going to see what's going to happen with those 6 boats. We're going to see what will happen with those 6 boats. Those 6 boats going up there to the wind. They are about a half a mile away from the oven rock where the windward buoy will be.
Okay, where we go now, we got to give you some solid drone coverage from that marker, that windward marker. And then after that, we spread down the line. Right, so we are covering the approach. As you see, seems to be the committee boat has circled the marker.
Yes.
It's circling the marker. We're trying to see who has the advantage now of that marker, coming towards that marker.
So they're coming around, making a starboard, coming around on starboard. The market seems to be.
Right. Who that is?
Those same 3 boats you see on the screen right there, they are the 4 windward boats that you can see. Right now, like we said, it's about 6 of them right up there right now. But look at this, that's 777, that's Hog Dust, I think it is. I mean, they seem to have found some favorable wind. Malora and Hog Dust, they seem to have found some favorable wind. And they are catching those boats down. They're catching those boats down. Well, those boats tack again. Are they tacking to come around the marker? I'm not sure.
No, I think this is the marker here. I think that should be Bullred.
So it seems to coming around the marker on port, it seems to be.
Yeah.
We're just trying to reposition the drone, everybody, so kindly bear with us.
Okay.
Kindly bear with us as we reposition the drone. They are about a mile away from us, so, you know, our eyes are not the best.
Right. So while that's going on, we try and give you some coverage of the back from the shore. From the shore here, we try.
Okay, who is this down here, Luke? This boat down here? That can't be Slaughter, or that's who? Queen, or is that H2O? That's a white boat.
It's a white boat. 32.
Number 32? That's the number?
Yep. And they look checkered. Nelly look checkered like Slaughter. I'm not sure.
I'm saying,
No,
when I looked at it,
I don't know if he borrowed. I don't know if he borrowed someone's sail.
And when I looked at it too, I thought it was Slaughter too. I couldn't believe Slaughter was all the way down there. I mean, you know, I don't know what's going on, guys. Come on, get it.
That's confusion.
That's confusion.
Yeah, that's confusion. That's confusion. What a difference a day makes.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
Okay, we got confusion. We're breaking from the back of the truck.
Confusion is
the battle's on Confusion and Queen.
Confusion and Queen fighting for 18 and 19.
Oh no, that's not Confusion. That's Golden Girl. Golden Girl. 30. Let's see who's registered under 32.
I can't believe that's Golden Girl.
Oh, he changed sail.
No way. That's not Golden Girl.
That might be your favorite.
04. 04 is Golden Girl. 04 is Golden Girl.
Oh, we got, okay. Just to keep you updated.
It seems like those boats are coming to the windward marker. They're coming to the windward marker. It's quite a bit of them coming to the windward marker. Quite a bit of those boats are coming, all those boats down there. They are coming to the windward marker. They are coming to the windward marker. They're all coming to the windward marker. Look like somebody turned the windward marker.
Sassy Sue, believe it or not.
They turned the windward marker first.
Sassy Sue got to Eunice first and Sassy Sue.
Wow. Wow, the wind is changing so much, you see. The wind is changing so much. The wind is changing so much. The wind is changing
Yes, that's-
so much.
It looked as though 0-3 on Sassy Sue. 0-3 is the first around the marker and Sassy Sue.
Wow, so they all trying to win with markup. So that's who in first? Who in first, second, third, fourth there, Luke?
I see 0-3 and then 10. That should be Lady Eunice and then Sassy Sue.
The winds are so unpredictable.
Oh man, that's a switch, eh?
That's Sassy Sue is just in about 6 or 7. But they got some favorable wind going there.
You don't know what happened to Bull Reg. We lost Bull Reg fully in that.
Yeah, Balwedge was basically in front for a little bit, but Balwedge and I'm not sure what happened up into the wind.
Okay, Sassy Sue is the lead boat. You get right now?
He's saying that's Balwedge in front?
Nope.
Our drone man is telling us that's Balwedge
No,
in
that's
front.
10.
Sassy
We got 10.
Sue.
We got 10. I got him. I got him. Sassy Sue.
Sassy Sue in front.
Sassy Sue, Eunice, and Bull Reg. Yeah, Sassy Sue, Eunice, and Bull Reg. That's the
Wow.
order. Sassy Sue, Eunice, and Bull Reg. Those three that you see spread out on their drone there. Sassy Sue, Eunice, and Bull Reg.
Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, he was
Eunice.
down in about 6th or 7th, and now he is all the way up in the number 1. That's what happened. The winds are unpredictable.
Yep.
We having these pocket breeze. 1 minute it's blowing, the next minute it's nice and calm. And so once you catch a favorable wind, that's what will happen. Of course, Stefan is a good skipper, nonetheless. Without the wind, with the wind or without the wind, he's a good skipper and he knows how to capitalize on the wind.
As you see on the screen,
So give
drone
us-
doing a good job. As you're running down.
Give us the 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. So we saying Sassy Sue is 1,
And I think it look as though it was Eunice was 2.
Eunice was 2,
Then Bull Reg. Bull Reg is smothering Eunice with that big sail.
Sassy Sue have on a big sail.
And Eunice have massive
Yeah,
sails.
they right to the masthead.
Yep.
Not even an
Yes,
inch left.
yes. Ooh. So that's a good drone shot from above. Good job going up by the production team. Keeping it all lined there.
This is the second series race in Little Farmers Key. The second series race on a beautiful Saturday morning. The winds are relatively calm. The waters are pretty flat. So if you're in Barataria, if you're in Black Point, Stanley Key, even in Nassau, you can make your way down here and probably catch the next race. We can see all the way to White Point, Luke. You see that there? That
Yep.
point way down there, that is called White Point. That is like 7 miles away. That just shows you how calm it is today. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Sassy Sue seems to be opening the gap a little bit.
Yes.
I guess that sail seems to be working. And she looked like she have a lot of bottom weight inside. So Sassy Sue is now opening the gap. Sassy Sue have at least, I would say, about 4 boat lengths. I would say 4 boat lengths.
Oh, more than that.
That's-
She's stretched it out good. I don't know. She
Or
just
maybe 6 boat lengths.
she has worked her way from there. But I'm gonna, even though the drone cover is going to hold you there, but I'm gonna let you know that we cover the whole entire Bahamas. We cover the whole race. The drone is going to keep you there, but I'm going to give you a comment now what's going on with the rest of the pack as we see well out to sea. We hate to say that it's Golden Girl, so I would not venture to say it. More investigation we put into that,
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
right? And then you have the one of Hog, just for
So
one of those,
is that Balwedge in second? So that's Sassy Sue in first, Balwedge in second,
and Eunice in third.
Eunice in third.
Yes, as they spread out.
Look like Hog Tuss in fourth. So that's them coming down right now. Sassy Sue, Sassy Sue have about, I would say about a 3 to 4 boat lengths on Buzzy, Balwedge. And then Buzzy have about 3 to 4 boat lengths on
Eunice.
Eunice, and Eunice have about 5 boat lengths on Hogtus. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it seems to Pot and Pride trying to work her way into that also.
So they are coming into the land here. They are coming into the land, and then they're going to go back out to sea, I suppose.
Those two boats are really sailing, though. They're sailing. They're sailing.
Okay, so that's
Sassy Sue around the marker.
Around the marker.
And I apologize. When I thought it was 7 boat lengths,
Yeah,
that's a matter. That's under.
Four boat lengths.
It's under 10 seconds.
Yeah, 4 boat lengths. Bulwedge, that's Bulwedge there in second.
The race is on there with those 2 lead boats.
Yes, this is going to be a race. This is going to be a race.
And these 3 boats are just separating themselves away from the pack. That'll be.
And that's the Eunice have about Buzzy.
Sassy Super Reg, and the Eunice is right there.
About 5 boat lengths on Eunice.
On Eunice, they're dropping Hog Trust on those.
And that's Hog Trust is in 4th place. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4 right there, guys.
Yes, you got the good drone coverage, hitting it off again for us as usual. Right on top of that marker, that home marker. As Hog just trudges the way forward, and she has a quite good lead also on the Patton Pride, who'll be coming in shortly there.
So Patton Pride is in number 5 spot. The 5 spot, the 5th spot is Patton Pride. So number 1 is Sassy Sue, number 2 is Bulwedge, number 3 is Eunice, number 4 is Hog Trust, number 5 is Patton Pride. And all of them right now is about 4 to 5 boats lengths between each one of those numbers. So
right.
It seems like the wind now dying out again a little bit.
Yes. And we can confirm that Chucky's not on board Eunice.
Chucky's not on board Eunice.
Yeah, so
that made a difference. That made a big difference. That made a huge difference because Eunice was in company that. Yeah, those guys need to pull that sail in. Yeah, they need to pull the sail in on Eunice. Pull that sail in. They are now going on a bear down to the leeward marker. And then I suppose they will come back up to the windward marker. I'm not sure if it's going to be another race. We will find out from you.
And there goes Hog just looping around.
Commodore in a minute. If there will be another race.
Yeah, he said he's going to do 2 laps in this race. And, we're in good position to at least give a satisfactory cutoff, because we've already gotten in too full. It seems as though we're going to get this in also. So we're still locked in. Another lap is coming up, I've been advised. And as they go, that's Sassy Sue, Bull Reg, Eunice, and now Eunice having some difficulty, and Hog just now hitting that stale spot also.
Yeah, Eunice need to pull their sail in. They got their sail out too far. They need to pull the sail in.
And
they got the boom out too far.
And Hog just is the same problem here.
Yeah.
And what's coming in now, that gives Patton Pride a chance. Now Patton Pride is now going to try and get into this. All this mix-up going here. But they're not going to leave out those guys. Remember, we promised you, because we're operating live with Carson Gray's Business Solutions. And we're going to cover all we can by our single drone. But we also have Gray. This Carson company also has eyes on the ground. And that's where we're going to pick up the rear of the pack. As we keep the drone on the lead boats, we're going to pick up the rest of the field for you. So looking good down there coming up now. We catch the Cat 777. I don't know where it came from. The boat seemed to have a big problem, the Malor, but she seems to be on the tail of Catch the Cat. So that's coming up. Going down, you see the drone coverage step by step giving you that. We're not missing a step for you.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a competitive race in just a minute.
That's the Malora now. That's the brand new one right there, the blue mask, the Malora, and she's positioning herself for a first time. That's congrats goes out to them, to position themselves there in the fleet. And Termite, she had that miserable stop or whatever, but I can't say she had. Everybody basically had a stop. There goes Termite. Those little skippers, they're doing it well. We want to confirm, I don't think Dallas is on there because he was one of the persons that got cancelled yesterday by the team. Oh, yeah. So the win is very in and out, so. And we're still bringing them up.
These youngsters don't play, These youngsters are determined.
Yes, Carson Gray's Business Solutions, they're still bringing you live all the way. We're covering the whole fleet for you, ladies and gentlemen. And there it goes. We haven't mentioned our name for a bit. Then you had Slaughter come around, and then you have trading also. Irene Goodnight. Remember, we mentioned her quite earlier, and she was in the mix of things. And this is how it is, and you can't blame that on the captain. The wind dropped out. You can't blame it on the bar one. The wind dropped out, and everybody's just moving and zooming. right? Yes, and check those beautiful turquoise waters as we give you that for free by Carson Gray's Business Solutions. You get a good drone coverage. You can see, oh, yeah, so beautiful, so beautiful. And it is beautiful here down Farmers Key as we move on. Zooming in, y'all. Are we covering all? We're giving everybody coverage in this. We pick up the lead boats a bit further down as they trench on a bed towards the buoy. And there we got Slaughter trudging coming around. I know she might be disappointed a bit in her performance, but there are lots of, everybody's faced it. Same water, same breeze. It's just that if you're not in that position, things gonna happen. So that's what's going on out here. So while it's still going on, I want to take you a quick peek there. We'll keep you reminded that our good sponsors are Turtle Grass Key. Yeah, we can go back to our sponsors. You know, we still have a good sponsorship going on, and we still want to say thank you to those Turtle Grass Key. Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs Regatta Desk. Yes, Ministry of Tourism. On the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister I. Chester Cooper. The Block Point Local Government. National Family Island Regatta. The Stanley Key Yacht Club. I want to get them all because without them, this would not have been possible. White Bay Key, Endingo Key, Norman's Key Development, Fenton and Dwayne Wash, Lux Retreat, MV Captain C, Davos Lumber Company, 242 Prime Liquor, the Rowdy Boys, Exuma Building Supplies, Thompson's Car Rental, Double Pat Construction, Frank Hanna Cleaning Company, Super C Marine. As we run through these, we still have a good approach coming to the zone marker. As we have now Catch the Cat coming across zone marker, but back to our sponsors. We want to keep them going, and we want to keep updating you as these boats come by. Frank Hanna Cleaning Company, Super C Marine, Gecko Limited, Salty Dog, Sivans Villas, A&E Construction, Aiden Burrows, Carson Gray, Gray's Business Solution Extraordinaire, Exuma Market, Tosh Oros, Theo Gray, Exuma Waste, Tyler Shemick, okay, just to remind you of our sponsor, we're not going to forget you, our avid fans and supporters and spenders. We need you to put it down. We need you to spend. We need you to put it here. We must have that there. You know, so that's some good stuff there too. Okay, so we're gonna go back to our technical team out there. Get some drone coverage. What's going on?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have the Sassy Sue who is in front, closely followed by Bull Red, skippered by Buzzy Roll. They are attacking a duel is going on. They're attacking cross the harbor. Buzzy's trying to see if he could pull something.
Okay.
Buzzy's seeing if he could try to pull something out of the hat, but you know Triple Crown is ready for him. So Triple Crown, every time he tack, Triple Crown is tack. They are now on a port tack coming across the harbor, trying to get back up to the windward buoy. So who will it be? As it stands right now, it's Triple Crown, Sassy Sue, closely followed by Bull Edge, Buzzy Roll, and in third place is Eunice, and fourth place is Hogtus. So it seems like some changes is taking place. Seems like they are starting to change down there. That's Raging Bull.
Nice thing. Thank you.
Raging
Great,
Bull, it
great,
look
great.
like Eunice.
Yes.
Raging Bull, it look like Eunice down there. I can't see them too well. Nonetheless, it's a dog fight coming up.
Luckily, we have a tight race up coming up. The 3 first boat out on the line.
Absolutely. Right now, it's 1, 2, 3. It's Sassy Sue, Bulredge, Eunice. Let's see what's going to happen. They're coming all to the windward buoy. Everyone is getting some breeze. That's them 2 boat coming right over there. You see the leeward boat, that's Buzzy. The windward boat is Sassy Sue. So who will it be? Who will it be, Luke?
Oh, wow.
Tell us what's happening, Luke. We also now assisted by Reverend Desmond Williams out of Stuart Manor. Say it again. Yes, Sassy Sue
Sassy
just staying
Sue.
on the weather. So Eunice gone in another direction. So let's see, maybe Eunice could do something while Buzzy and Stefan have their duel going on, coming up into the windward buoy. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yes.
Two great skippers, Stefan Knowles and Buzzy. 2 great skippers.
Let's
Neck
see who's
and
the best
neck.
of these 2.
Look like Stefan is talking again. Sassy Sue is talking again. Is that Sassy Sue talk or that's Buzzy talk? Look at Buzzy. I guess Buzzy, well, you know Stefan smart. He's just going to talk on top of Buzzy again. He's not letting Buzzy get anything. Buzzy trying to.
Yeah.
Buzzy trying to.
Trying to hold him off.
Buzzy trying to hold him off. We're going to turn it back over to Luke right now.
Well, welcome back to the 38th Festival of the Farmers Cay Regatta, 26th Regatta, 38th Festival, down here in beautiful Farmers Cay, Exuma. Bringing you some sloop racing, Class C races. Right now out front is Sassy Sue and Buzzy Roll. Again, I just want to highlight some of our sponsors as we continue to bring this regatta to you. Tidal Gas Key, the Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs Regatta Desk, the Ministry of Tourism, the Honorable Chester Cooper, the Deputy Prime Minister and the MP for this little island, then Black Point Local Government, the National Insurance, National Family Island Regatta, Stanley Key Yacht Club, Whitegate P, Norman's Key Development.
Get some live because some serious business
Yes,
going on
yes, yes, sir.
between Bulredge and Sassy Sue.
Yes.
Those are the 2 boats when we get back. Keep the sponsor sheet on. We're going to get right back with sponsors.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm giving you off camera, off drone camera now. We're giving some live stuff of what's going on there with Sassy Sue and Bulredge. They are the 2 boats that's running down the middle of the track.
Yes.
Just holding one another. Don't care what happens. The battle is on. It's there going on.
Yes.
Right? And we also have moving forward up on the outside. Eunice trying to work her way around. Eunice sailing her own race, trying to get some things done. But it's really hot. If you can just get that drone right in the middle, be about the middle there. Okay, that's Sassy Sue and Bulredge, and that's the war that's going on with 2 lead
yes.
boats, right? And I can't see the rest of the pack. I promise you, I'll not leave the rest of the pack out, right? There.
I hope you're not being biased to the 2 boats at front.
No, what has just happened to Bulredge? Bulredge seemed to attack back. We're trying to see whether the call is going to be made, whether Sassy Sue is going to lay back. That's how the battle's going on up there
Yes.
with those 2 lead boats.
Okay.
But it's a good camera shot really showing you now what's going on. That's a war there. But let's not forget those other guys. They are fighting and fighting their best. And
Exactly.
particularly the ones out to sea. They got some good wins out there. Rev, they got some good wins.
Yes, sir.
So, Rev, you want to take us back now? We can't forget our sponsors now. Let's run our sponsors a bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Again, want to continue to highlight some of our sponsors for this 38th Festival and 26th Regatta of the Farmers Cay Regatta here in beautiful Farmers Cay, Exuma. Continue with our sponsors, Fenton and Darren Wash. Then we have Luke's Retreat. Then we have the MV Captaincy. Then we have Davil Lumber Company. Then we have Prime 242 Liquor. We have the Rowdy Boys. We have the Exuma Building Supplies. We have Thompson Car Rental. We have Double Park Construction. We have Frank Hannes Cleaning Company. We have Super C Marine. We have Gecko Limited. We have Salty Draw. We have Steven Villas. We have A&E Construction. We have Aiden Burrows. We have Carson Gray Production Business Limited. We're going back to the sailing now.
Right, okay, well, just hold it right there. We're not going to miss you, sponsors, and we're so proud to have you.
Yes,
we
sir.
need you, but we need to give you this thing live so you can see your money's worth. Why you contribute? Why you paid for this
Yes,
now?
sir.
On the Battle Rages on. The Battle Rages on going up there with Sassy Sue and Bill Red just taking this thing out of context. They're sailing in a total different race away into the land. They're holding one another. As the other boats, the pack, we have a good pack over there. A good pack further in the back. I don't want to miss them. That would be a Lady Eunice and believe you me, the new boat, My Laura is trying to get into this. But Catch the Cat is apparently has the upper hand. She's on the windward side. She's trying to make a statement going down there. She's pushing across. She's trying to cut hog dust. Pushing, trying to cut hog dust. And she, yes, and she did it to hog dust. Yes, that's
Yes.
the cat moving along. But Malora and those are still down in the basin. Malora and Termite, they're coming across. They're on a good track there. And as we speak, that's the pack. We want to take it further back. So now it seems as though everybody has caught up except one. And you know, Carson Grace, we don't miss it. Carson Grace, business solution, we don't miss it. We gonna get that drone and cover every single soul. As we go down there now, I'm still trying to come around now. We have, it's not laboring. She's coming here in her own time. We have a queen coming in here. Trying to get the queen to come to this marker here also, and I think in the distance he might have one down there. Yes, that would be Golden Girl. I need Cecil to confirm that. Right. So, yeah, Golden Girl is
Hold them here, right?
Okay, and just to let you know, give me a drone shot, please, of those two lead boats that are going around the island. The two lead boats are sailing away from the race. And that's where they're going. The fight is on. The regatta's at hand. Those two boats.
Yes.
Okay, while we do that, you can top
Yeah.
off your.
Yes, so while we are continuing to follow this race, I just want to kind of complete sponsorship for you. Again, we have Carson Gray and Gray Business Solution. Then we have Tors or Us, T.O. Gray. Then we have Exuma Waste Management. Then we have Thai Sunset. Then we have Tyler Samak. So we have all of these persons who are bringing us this wonderful festival and regatta of the Farmers Key downtown in Little Farmers Key.
Bam.
Also, we have our closing ceremony will be this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. at the Ocean Cabinet back in the settlement. So we want all of you to be on deck so that we can.
Okay, way to go. We have good stuff. Give us some more of that good news.
Yes,
but
sir.
Some serious things happening just now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got Barrage made attack. And now, as you look, Sassy Sue made attack to answer and respond back. And Barrage said, no, I have something to say. Sassy Sue says, no, I want to close this case now. And Barrage is saying, you have a lot to answer. No closing right now because Barrage is bearing down. And if we look at it good, you have Patton Pride is going higher than everybody. When Patton Pride lays back down, if she gets a good fair win, Patton Pride would actually get on them. Because those two guys are battling up. Those are the two lead boats. They're really going at it on your screen now. You can see them. That's how they are. It looks as though it's a big distance, but that's the drone view. They're very close, and they're not releasing one another. I think the lead boat can go, but the second boat, he can't release him, and the second boat can't release the lead. But, you know, we do the full thing out here at Carson Solution.
Great solution.
Yeah,
yes.
you know we want to do the full thing. We give you the full pack. We give you another scan of the entire field. But
Yes.
before we do that, let's pay some respects to the Dream Girl, who's all the way still down there working our way up. So if we had to flip the script, these same two vessels, the previous two races, they were in those two positions. Just keep swapping. Oh, back. That's what I see on those. Okay, we got those two boat lead boats. Well, let's see if we can pick up just what. Yeah, there you go. That's that Dream Girl. No. Go way down here. Not in. Okay. We respect, paying respect, showing honoring, because a competitor in his heart, Mr. David Roll, he's always present, and Dream Girl, they're bringing up, they're further back than expected. They're coming up as Queen has just chugged away by this marker here. Yet to go out to sea and then come back. So that's what's going on now. And anything you have to chime in on, Rev?
Yes, sir. I just want to highlight. I know we keep mentioning the Sassy Sue and Bull Reg, but I just want to highlight some of our other boats that is in the race as well. We have the Barbarian 2, we have the Bull Reg, we have Catch That Cat, we have the Confusion, we have the Dream Girl, we have the Golden Girl, we have the Goodnight Irene, we have the Urge 2O, we have the Hog Tuss, we have the Lady Eunice, we have the Legal Weapon, we have Mar Laura, we have Pattern Pride, we have the Queen, we have the Bull, Raging Bull, we have Sassy 2, we have Slaughter, and then we have Termite.
Good stuff, yeah. So what we're going to do now, bit by bit, let you suck up some more of this and just enjoy the view. Look at that good turquoise water. As you know,
yes, it is beautiful out there today.
Casting Great Solution, Business Solutions, give you that view, drone view.
Yes.
We have eyes on the ground here from the shoreline too. We'll be giving you pitching in some other things that you might not see on the screen. We apologize for that, but I know you're a good audience of the captive audience, so we want to keep you engaged of the entire thing that's going on. As this is going on too, the crowd is building here. The crowd is building here.
We have a wonderful turnout here
Yep.
for this 26th Regatta and 38th Festival of the Farmers Ski. We have a wonderful crowd on hand today who come down to enjoy the racing and enjoy some festivities, enjoying the online shows, activities, and enjoying each other company. So we're having a wonderful time down here in Farmers Ski Exuma on today. So we want you to continue to watch, continue to tune in, continue to listen. And if you are anywhere near, you should probably make your way down to Farmers Ski. There's excursion leaving out of the Exuma, leaving out of Nassau, leaving out from everywhere. So come on down to Farmers Ski Exuma and enjoy this regatta today.
I have a feeling this race is ending here. My technical producer. I have a feeling this race is going to end right here. With Sassy Sue, Bull Reg, and Pattern Pride coming down. So what's going on now? We have Sassy Sue. I think this is going to be the finish of the race, yes, when they come up into this marker here. And Sassy Sue has a commanding lead now. She did her job. She shook Bull Reg off and look as though it's going to be tight between Pattern Pride trying to work her way into third. Believe you me, Mar Laura, the new vessel, Mar Laura and Termite. This is going to be a dandy coming in here. Well, Sassy Sue has the command of it. She is going on a drift through the marker. So that looks like the order right there. Sassy Sue. It seems as though she'll be followed by Bull Reg. But you have Mar Laura. Mar Laura is turning it on. Mar Laura is coming in here.
Oh, wow.
And that's a new craft. Okay, Sassy Sue is through. Then you have Mar Laura, and then you have Termite. Mar Laura and Termite. Battling coming in here to the line. So it's going to be very close between Mar Laura, Termite, and they might cut Bull Reg.
Wow.
This is exciting at that finish.
Yes, sir.
All right, Carson, if you can get us down, our technical team can take us down to this finish right here. It seems as though, Mar Laura is going to slice in here, and they're going to cut off Bull Reg's head and end up with a second place. Yes, but Termite, the little school boys. The little school boys. The little school boys, they're blocking down. Yes, they're blocking down.
yes,
They're blocking down. They're blocking down to hold Malora.
Yeah.
They're blocking down to hold Malora. It's a battle, but I think Malora hits him.
To beat them out, yes.
Wow, what a race by Malora from nowhere. From nowhere, Malora, Termite. And then you have possibly Bull Red. So Bull Red got wasted, or got worn out, I should say, got worn out by Sassy Subil. Malora, the new boat. Yes, Malora.
Yeah.
Yep. And we still have the rest of the pack, you know. We still have the rest of the pack.
Yeah, they're still coming in.
Yes, they are finishing now, but now, what's going to be exciting? They have to make room now for not Dream Girl, the Golden Girl. The Golden Girl has yet to finish this lap. They're coming in. Golden Girl has to come here and then go out to sea. So that's it, Bull Reg. As we go through. As we come through, we have Bull Red tugging away through and Patton Pride. Yeah, Bull Red and Patton Pride bearing down now. So I think Bull Red would sell for a third net. Oh, a fourth net. On the fourth net. And you have Patton Pride with the fifth. So Magic should be a happy man. He's consistent with that position. He's back, moving himself back up there. If you could say anything else, Rev, anything you want to chip in, go ahead.
Again, as we mentioned earlier, we have our closing ceremony on this afternoon, but we're looking to pull in another race today. Hopefully we'll be able to do that to see who will be the champions of this 26th regatta of the Farmers Ski Homecoming and 38 Festival. Right now we have some tied races right now, but we're looking to see who will be the overall champion for this year. So let's continue again to mention our sponsors who have bring this regatta to you this year. And they are Turtle Grass Key. We have the Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs, Regatta Desk. Then we have the Ministry of Tourism. Then we have our very own MP, the Deputy Prime Minister, Chester Cooper. And then we have Black Point Local Government. We have the National Family Island Regatta. We have the Stanley Key Yacht Club. We have White Bay Key. We have in Indinego Key. We have Norman's Key Development. We have Fenton and Dane Wash. We have the MV Captaincy. We have Darvel Lumber Company. We have 242 Prime Liquor. We have the Rowdy Boys. We have the Exuma Building Supplies. Thompson Car Rental. We have Double Park Construction. We have Frank Hannes Cleaning Company. We have Super C Marine. We have Salty Dog. We have CV Villas. We have A&E Construction. We have Aiden Burrows. We have Carson Gray Business Solution. We have the Exuma Market Limited. Tara Us, T.O. Gray. We have Exuma Waste Management. And we have Tyler Samak. Those are our sponsors for this wonderful event here in Farmers Key this weekend.
Okay, Rev, good stuff. Some good stuff, Rev. Some good stuff. I need you to top me off again with that a few more times.
Sure. Yes, sir.
What's happening now? We have the Golden Girl came in through the marker now. She has to take a bed out to the marker and come back. So we have a big upset. Big upset. Big upset. Did you see Dream Girl? I'm looking for Dream Girl. Did you see Dream Girl, their technical producer? Was she out there today? If she was there, it's a big upset because, she defeated a contender like the Golden Girl. But still, ladies and gentlemen, we got you live, community. Live stuff going on as we get there. There's a good pack still there remaining to come in. And as you mentioned later, your Lady Eunice is in the pack, but now she's dropped, sadly, all the way back to the pack, right? And Slaughter also. Lots of those H2O, those reputable boats. It was a rough showing. It's a rough showing today for those guys. They need to do better in the next race. Bullrich. Okay, we got Bullrich. Yeah, Bullrich. Moved in there also. A good little battle going on out here, and I think that should be the Barbarian up here on the corner. And H2O is positioned all the way back there. Eunice has dropped out. I want to see where Catch a Cat. She was in the mix all along. Oh, she was in the mix all along, but I lost her. But those little kids did well also in the Trimite. You know, they worked their way out. Yeah. Oh, that's Raging Bull. Raging Bull. So lots of big names were cut down today.
Yeah.
You know, lots of big names were cut down. So a bit of juggling going to be done for that third, fourth, and fifth spot on that table. Okay, Rev, you got it.
Now, you know, I'm a fan of the Golden Girls from my hometown settlement, so I don't understand why we're doing so bad today. But we're looking to bounce back in the next race. So let's keep our finger crossed. But again, congratulations to all these guys who are pulling up the race for their participation in this 26th regatta of the Farmers Key, and also the 38th Festival of Farmers Key Class C Regatta. Thank you all for your participation and your sponsor for this event today. For all the persons who have shown up in Farmers Key today, this place is about to sink, man. That's how much people is on shore in this little island today. And we thank them for their support, because we know because of their presence, our vendors and all those other persons can make some money to help them for their incomes and all that stuff. So we thank you again for continue to go to the bars and go to the different vendors, spend some money with our vendors and with our sponsors, so that again they can make something from their participation today.
Good stuff. Oh, technical producer, please take me out to see where you can see Dream Girl and the Queen. The Queen is trying to deliver a headlock on a chokehold. A chokehold or no. Yes. There you go. On your screen now, you got those two. Those two, they were 17, 18, or 18 and 19 yesterday. Then they voiced the Tony tables. Now a big war is going on. You have Queen seems to be, no, Golden Girl has the chokehold, but Queen has the chokehold on Dream Girl. But all the way in the distance, you'd have the Golden Girl. So she's performed well below par today. Well below par today. But we want to give a little focus on those two, both the Queen and the Dream Girl. Okay, as we got a good camera shot. Drone crew, our technical producers, pull us in with the Queen and Golden Girl. And that is something to watch. We have to watch that closely, because if we had to flip the script, they would be 1 and 2.
Yes.
You know, so, but they're competitive. They're here every day and they're doing it. They're doing it.
Yes, sir.
Know? And I've seen, if you look for it, we're going to keep lock on those two in the meantime. Keep lock on those two.
Yes, sir.
But
yes,
what
sir.
we have going on here is all the way up here on the 777, Catch the Cat. Catch Cat in it, and also she dropped back. Lady Eunice has dropped back. So it's really been a toss-up. You know, it's anybody's game except for those two big competitors that have moved on foot up the lineup. All right? But it's really
the race.
So there's a chokehold that the Queen is trying to apply now to Dream Girl as they're out to sea. And the war is on. That's David Roll and Pat McKenzie. And sitting beside me now, I'm going to invite back to the microphone Mr. Cecil Smith, because you know, someday he planted a seed about the Golden Girl, but now he may have to bring in those buoys, man. Oh, he's back to the same story. Bardwell lost it, yes, and right. Our streaming audience, that's Mr. Smith. A litany of reasons. They're not excuses. He said they are legitimate.
They are legitimate reasons.
But believe you me, I'm between two Golden Girl fans. You know?
Exactly.
I need my technical producer to sort this out next time. You can't set me up like this. But that's what's going on up there, you know. It's a dismal day for Golden Girl in that particular race.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. But they sure we'll bounce back in the next race.
Indeed, and the winners just disappeared. So we are waiting the other boats to come through the line now. I don't know if they're going to make their way back out to get in the final race or whatever. We have to get that in confirmation from the race commodore. But we want you to enjoy yourself as Rev, give me a shot of what's going on in the back. Anything to eat, any part of people looking
Yeah,
at?
man. Again, Farmers Key right now is loaded. Farmers Key is about to sink right now with the amount of people that we have here on this little island in Farmers Key, Exuma on today. So again, I don't care where you are around the Bahamas. You can still feel free to come on down to Farmers Key. You could come by the mail boat. You could come by the speedboat. You could come by wheelchair. You could come by plane. You could come by all these different things. But you want to come down and enjoy yourself. We are having fun down here in beautiful Farmers Key. The waters are beautiful, nice and warm. If you want to go swimming and all that stuff, you can feel free to come on down and enjoy the festivity here in Farmers Key. This is their 38th festival, and this is the 26th regatta, sailing regatta here in Farmers Key. Again, we want to acknowledge our Commodore and all the other person that put these races on for us today, that we can enjoy and have fun down here in this island of Farmers Key. So again, remember our closing ceremony will be this afternoon at 3:30 p.m. But we're still trying to put on another race because of a mishap that we had with one of the other races. We had to reschedule, so we're looking to put on our next race on this afternoon so that the guys can have some good points and all that stuff as relates to the point system. But again, come on down to Farmers Key, come and enjoy yourself. We have lots of food, we have lots of drink, we have lots of good music. Our Bahamian music is the best around the world. Come on down and enjoy our culture as we continue to celebrate the 38th festival and the 26th sailing regatta of the Farmers Key.
Yeah, Reverend. Thank you, Rev, for that good bit of information. And we got something big going on. Confusion, Dream Girl, and you also have, Golden Girl, miss it out, and Queen. So that's a hot pack. That's a hot pack going on there. That's a hot quartet going on with those four boats. Right? There's a hot pack going on there. And the winners just died out. They're struggling to make it here. But it's really, that's another regatta going on there.
Yeah,
that's some bragging rights between David Roll and Pat Smith. So it's going on. And now we want to say advantage who? Those four boats then are advantage, confusion. And then it looks as though Queen is going to split them. Then Queen, and then on the outside, you then have a Dream Girl, right? But it seems as though 03, I don't know if she came through the line, that Eunice is in that pack also, so because she's trying to make her way around. So Eunice hasn't made her way, so we just want to keep that coverage right in that corner there, because those boats there. Okay, here comes Eunice. Here comes Eunice, and you may get a bit confused because some of the boats are going right back onto the line now immediately for the other race, right? So that'll be Eunice coming in through the line now. But still, the race is still on between those three boats up there. And the wind is just dying out on them. And we cannot ask for a mercy rule, because if there was a mercy rule, it would have to be levied right now for your boat, the Golden Girl, because she ain't reach out there, and everybody else going back.
Yes, and we needed to get in that next race, because I believe she's going to bounce back in the next race. So I need that mercy rule to kick in right now, because I wanted to be a part of the next race, so that she can redeem herself. Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we doing it here down Farmers Key. Carson Gray's Business Solutions. We had a good drone coverage. We're working in tandem with him, but then we have some eyes on the ground, and we had a big-time special guest. Rev came in this morning to give a talk. But it's not over yet, because we want to respect the last boat. I mean, no matter what time it takes, but they're in a little bit of problem up there. They're in a bit of problem up there. No win there, so I don't know, but the decision is going to be made if they're going to rush this other race. But something has to happen.
Yeah, something got to give today. Something got to give.
Or the committee has to rule on it. Yeah. Finish as they are there or whatever.
Yeah, good.
Well, and as it is now, Queen have the upper hand. It looks so. But I think Dream Girl has the upper hand. So we let you now enjoy some of the views from above given to you by Carson Gray Business Solution Extraordinaire as he scans the globe and scans the site.
Yeah.
So enjoy that as we take this little break.
Yeah, man.